하루만 너랄게 we down for the night oh bass bumping right oh I done lost count oh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah 도착지는 space see me in the stars yeah 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들어 make the mood We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보다는 19개 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해 500만 원 next 19 That means I'm getting paid Yeah grinding every day Yeah 손으로 모아 pray Yeah yeah Look 나름 겸손해 Yeah 너무 감사해 Yeah 민씨가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼 Yeah let's get it
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now, here's Mitchell. Booker in the corner. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here's Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And Mitchell drops them both. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Pippen. Here's Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Back to Pippen. Toronto working the ball around now. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Allen. Porzingis with the block. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Allen. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Offline with his three. And here are the Cavaliers. 4-point game. Shakes him. Mitchell. No good there. Duncan with some nice D.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of this game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pippen is doubled. Here's Sasser. From outside, off the mark. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 3. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
To the inside. Duncan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Sasser. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And stolen by Mobley. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the basket is good. Mitchell's got 6.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Sasser. No good by Toronto.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get deep for the challenge.
Thanks, David. And that one's good. Duncan.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
And Duncan throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third. If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
.121 left to play in the first. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Bull can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. And he drives in. Off with the layup.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
That's to Porzingis. Back to Booker. It's deflected. Stolen by Okoro. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Okoro shot is off. Toronto trailing.
Toronto foul.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Toronto trails by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Number 15. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Raptors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Garland with it. No points in the game yet for him. Crosses over. Porzingis with the block. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Make some noise for your Cleveland dancers. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Porzingis with the block. To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker. No good on the triple. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Back to Booker. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Oh, good on the 3. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. In the corner, Smith with it. Launches a 3. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan has with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Garland. Porzingis with the block. For 3. They get the rebound. Smith outside. Takes the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Offensive rebound. From deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter. Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
On the wing, Booker. And the Raptors miss again. Cleveland leading by 4. Allen outside. Back to Nance. Booker pulls it in. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over. And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Duncan with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Duncan. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Garland left side. Rebound by the Raptors. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. To the paint. 5-0 for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead. Mitchell up top. He's got 8. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Pass to Azubuike. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Duncan inside. That one's not going to go. Nance with some nice D. So it's the Cavaliers now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. 5-0 for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Driving the lane. Basket counts. Okoro's got his first points of the game. Stolen by Mitchell. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Kept alive. Count that one for Mobley.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. They lead by 1. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any team.
Drops in the tray. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Duncan in the corner. Misses the 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And the man slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Pass to Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Porzingis with the block.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made 1 shot yet. I feel for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Goes up. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pippen outside. A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Nance. Will it go? And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Nance.
Substitution for your Cavaliers.
Here's Mitchell.
Isaac Okoro.
Here's Sasser. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bull. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. A three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
It's tipped. Garland with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Cleveland, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto. Cavaliers making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their games when those critiques become personal.
1:39 left in the third quarter. Shot from 12.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Back to Mitchell. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Mitchell, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Now, here's Mitchell. Booker with no one around. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Down low. Goes back up. Pass to Aldama. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Kicks it out to Booker. On the wing, Booker. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 12.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Number 15.
Good on the bucket. 8 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hit them clean. Deflects the pass. Pass to Aldama. There's Garland with 1 on the clock. And so it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's Toronto now. Kicks it out to Booker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now, Okoro. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
4th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
That's good from Okoro.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Booker in the corner. Toronto working the ball around now. Five to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. They get it back. Here's the three. The shot. No good. Cleveland trails by 14. And they double up Allen. The shot comes out. And Toronto will come the other way.
Cleveland foul. Jarrett Allen. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Toronto.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. For the three. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets it go with the three. Toronto gets it back with a new 14.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Allen outside. Okoro shot is off. Toronto leading by 15. Kicks it out to Booker. Duncan in the corner. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. And slam dunk by Allen.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Mitchell looking it over. Kicks it out to Booker. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Allen. Out to Nance. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
That one is off.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And Toronto making a change here. Raptors leading by 15. And it's Thibault in the corner. No good with the triple. And so here's Cleveland. Outside Garland. Here's Nance. Duncan with the block. Thibault on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Duncan in the corner. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Mobley.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to him. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Toronto.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Duncan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Duncan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And Smith gets double teamed. Duncan with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in Mitch. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tim Duncan.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius.
They throw good, Garland.
Taking 2 shots.
All free throws good from Garland. And the Raptors with possession. Pass to Porzingis. Feibel for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Inside. Stolen by Okoro. Pippen with the steal. Here's Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And so Duncan nails them both. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Okoro. No good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.